It is hot in the content mines tonight.
What?
It's fucking roasting.
What, in your room?
Yeah.
It's not even spring yet, is it?
It's like basically the middle of spring.
Hey, Biggs. Why'd you say content mines?
Should make content for our channels. The joke.
I thought that you had a lot of content today. God damn it. I've been failed for the last time. See, I don't know if you knew, but later, later I'm going back. I'm going back to Odyssey, rerunning.
Are you? Is that a wise decision?
Yeah. See now, look. I think I can make it work if I just do it for like 45 minutes tops, because you know Odyssey's been around lately. You know?
It's been out for some months now.
No, not that. Like, Luke was playing it, and our mutual friend is playing it, and posting screenshots on Twitter, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I kind of want to get back to it. So I'm going to try it.
When you say speedrunning, do you mean like the Koopa times or like in general?
Koopa times.
I don't remember what it was called.
SMH. This guy move. Yeah, pretty much just gonna. They're only really like. There's only. I mean, there's the Metro Kingdom, right? I'm not doing the Metro Kingdom.
Okay.
Even if my arms didn't hurt after an hour, I don't think I would do the Metro Kingdom. But I have two kingdoms in mind, and then I might just cease. You know, I might just stop again.
Okay, like in general or just
in general, probably, because there's not much else I can improve on. I'm dead. Ah, great. I tried. That wall was not inked somehow. I really.
You don't really focus on inking during that.
Really expected that wall to be inked.
Oh, Rapid Blaster.
Probably one of the most pinnacle walls on the map, you know. Surely something that someone would ink at some point, but
I mean, if you're expecting ink from a bamboozler, you can, like, frankly, fuck yourself.
This guy. Such a rookie.
I'm sorry, who's the higher level?
What do you mean?
In the game in
Doesn't
general,
mean
who's the
anything.
higher
Oh,
level?
you know what? They released the mini Splatling Zinc. That was
Yeah.
an alternate one. It has Curling Bomb and Inkstorm and 2 low level. So I really love not being able to play with the weapons that I think would make the game genuinely fun. Once again,
I don't think any such weapon exists for you, for being honest.
Curling Bomb and Inkstorm, like heck yeah, I'll take that. Except I can't. This dude bothered the fuck out of me.
Hell, with my matchmaking luck, the only way to have fun is using Aerospray and do the entire team's inking by myself. So this prick sure as hell won't. I don't even know if that even makes sense, but alright.
Wow, I don't have enough eggs.
How do we not have enough eggs?
Now we do.
Enough eggs, thank God.
It's a fun weapon.
But like, even if you could use it, would you?
I don't know if the mood ever strike again. It'd be a nice little thing to have
Probably not.
as a weapon to kill. All simultaneously. Like, it's such a great hit that,
Does it hurt to do that?
no. It really is a shame, though. that the game has such a blatant design flaw. I gotta find all the buzzwords that make Gavin the most angry.
Oh, I picked up an egg back there, but fuck me, I guess.
Wow, how do you not notice the egg, you idiots? The big yellow thing in the center of the screen!
So something pissed you off there, or
No,
what?
but I don't know why. Mario Odyssey retroactively is pissing me off, I'm sure. I can already
Is it
tell.
because you had to stream Monster Hunter solo on Friday or whatever?
Yeah, Gavin betrayed me. Even though the plan was I wouldn't even be available at that time. That was the going plan all week. He went ahead and made plans with his friends. As if to not anticipate that I might have to cancel. Like, what the heck is this guy's problem? Oh, shit.
Okay, these snakes are like perfectly overlapping, so they're basically blocking each other's weaknesses. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, they were all, like, literally just in line right there.
Yeah, but it was like, for going up that hill, they just could not be hit, because like, the back hitbox of like their tails before the riders are like just blocking the other rider. Fucking nuts.
Yeah, what did you even go see that Ready Player 2?
Pacific Rim 2.
Hey, Gavin. I have a funny joke.
What's the fucking joke?
Okay, here we go. Oh, I got it.
I think he's on something.
Here we go. Pacific Rim Job.
I mean, the better joke is saying that it's weird that he didn't make the movie about fucking a fish person called Pacific Rim.
What?
Guillermo del Toro made the movie about fucking a fish person.
How do you make two movies so quickly?
I mean, he's only like producer or something on Pacific Rim 2.
That's not how that works.
That is how that
One
works.
person
He was,
makes the
he was
whole movie.
director on Shape of Water and producer on Pacific Rim 2.
I don't even know what Shape of Water is about.
Fucking a fish person.
No, see,
like,
but
like
no.
a mute woman fucks a fish
See,
man.
but that's the meme. I don't know what it's really about.
No, that's
No,
it.
but that's not
It's
what
about
it's about.
a mute woman who's lonely, like capturing a fish man and training him to fuck her.
Okay, I don't
That's
think
the
that's
movie.
what it's about. But
No, that's what it's
I'm
about.
pretty sure that's not what it's about.
That's what it's about.
No.
You can look it up. That's what it's about.
I'll check Wikipedia later. You know what else I don't know? What it's this about, despite it being a meme?
What?
Ready Player One. I don't know what that movie is about. Just that I think it just has a bunch of video game characters in it.
It's basically like the most tragic, childish power fantasy you can imagine.
No, but like, what's the
Where
plot?
someone become... it's basically like... There's like a super VR internet in the world. And the person who made it is like infinitely rich and also he's like dead. And he leaves like a message behind saying like, I have left a secret code in my super VR internet. And if you can find it, you will inherit my fortune and full control of the super VR internet. And the story is about this actual dipshit of a human being who's meant to be like cool and likable, but he's actually just a cunt. Who is like really good at knowing 80s pop culture references, and that's literally everything you need to know to be able to find the secret code, because the guy who made the super internet was also a big nerd for 80s culture references.
I would never make it.
So it's just a story of this actual fuckwit, this unbelievable cunt, just like referencing his way to like fame and fortune. And the book was the most cosmically bad thing I've ever read.
There was a
I'm just
book?
gonna say it right now. There was a book. It's based on a novel. A
What?
novel that our mutual friend Will recommended to me years ago. And I read whenever I heard the movie was announced. I regret this decision wildly.
I didn't even know there was a book. What the fuck?
There's a book. It's tragic. Among other things, like the highlight scene for me is a scene where he meets a Japanese player who speaks in broken English with all his L's replaced with R's, who appears as like Edo era samurai armor in the Super VR and says, "Ah, Parzival-san, you recognize and respect the way of the samurai." Like, I'm not even kidding. That's an actual scene and sequence and actual dialogue from the book.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, it's like general racism, homophobia. There's at least one line in there that was about, like, transphobia. So something like, he's trying to force a girl on, like, on the Super VR internet to reveal that she's a girl, and he says, "Are you actually a girl, like a real girl? Not a girl. It's kind of like, what the fuck?" So yeah, adoptative, that's what you need to be to get to a big blockbuster movie these days, apparently.
But is Komeda in it?
I have no fucking idea who that is.
He's the white-haired dude from Danganronpa too.
Alright.
You don't really?
You know, I have this insanely magical ability on the internet, apparently, to ignore things I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
And, like, I guess the movie's just, like, being made to try and get people to watch it because, oh, that thing you know is in it.
Yeah.
And I hope, frankly, that will be the actual death of such culture.
That was kind of Wreck-It Ralph, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but Wreck-It Ralph was also, like, a general love letter to arcade games, whereas this is just the most cynical wank you could possibly imagine.
Probably. I have to watch it again.
Well, I say that, but then, you know, like, the second Ralph movie is now the
Yeah.
most cynical wank you could possibly imagine.
I
So, you know, we come full circle.
have to watch the first one again, but I kind of, like, looking back, I kind of don't think that was that good.
It was a decently kids movie. I mean, don't think too hard about its message, because when you do, you realize it's saying, like, don't rise above your station, stay in your place where you belong. But, you know, good kids movie
I
otherwise.
thought that the message was a bad guy can be a good guy.
Yeah, but, you know, the bad guy also, like, lives in an actual dump sleeping on bricks, and is told he has to not ride above the station, and he grows to love this. So, you know, down with the Aristos is what I'm saying.
Ah, the Aristocats. Now that's a movie. I've not seen the Aristocats.
I sometimes don't believe it's real because, like, I feel like I've seen it once or, like, at least a bit of it when I was a kid, and I still don't believe it's a real movie. I don't even remember anything about it, just, like, it doesn't seem real to me. I don't know why.
It's what got you to love cats so much.
No, that was having cats that slept on my face when I was a child.
Uh-huh.
Fuck me.
Wow. It's not gonna reach anyone, is it?
You got one.
Good.
There we go.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's wave 3, huh? How about that?
Yeah.
How did that miss?
So yeah, Ready Player One is a goddamn disaster, like a trash fire of a property. And anyone who defends it should be regarded with scorn and disdain.
Doesn't it have Sonic in it?
I don't know. I don't particularly care either.
You're the one who's supposed to be cultured here, because I'm definitely not.
There is no culture in Ready Player One.
Wow, everyone else was dead, huh?
Yep.
Classic.
It's almost like it's level 300 or
I
something.
wish I could ink with a nozzle nose, so I could get away from these things.
I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
The Bamboozler is better in that regard.
I don't think it is, because, like, unless you, like, charge it up, you're not going to get, like, any reach. So how did your Monster Hunter stream go? I only popped in for, like, 20 minutes before I got called away to, like, record Yakuza,
Wow.
which then turned out to be, like, actually just recording Resident Evil, because the one guy we wanted for Yakuza just wouldn't turn up, so we're just kind of like, fuck it.
Wow. Not only did this guy not show up, but he didn't even watch the 3-hour stream in the span of 2 days. What the heck?
Goes around, comes around. You should have watched The Assassin.
It's still in my email inbox, actually.
It is?
Yeah, they're like usually it's like if I miss a stream, I usually just keep the Twitch email inbox to remind me to watch it later. But there's some Twitch emails in there that are like several months old, and I'm like, I don't even remember what this stream was about. It's like, was it something that I need to do a prerequisite for, or like, I don't know. But yeah, that's on the way.
Jesus.
As long as there's no dual audio. Stereo, as they call it. Do you know I first learned what mono and stereo
We can't really...
Sunshine?
I kind of learned it from like games like that too, honestly.
And the piano.
Not Sunshine specifically, but like another game.
He's like, boom, 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 boom.
And then you get Surround, you're like, oh my god, there's 4.
Yeah, it's like, what, those exist? I still... Actually, there's like one house that I...
The biggest thing for me was learning what like television hertz or shit.
Hertz word?
Yeah, hertz.
When you learned that hertz was a word, or?
Like when it was a word and what it meant, more or less. It was like refresh rate speed on like monitors and TVs.
To be honest, I still don't really know what it means.
Well, I just told you.
I know, but like, like that... Good.
It's because for the longest time in Europe and the UK, for some baffling reason, our TV standard was 50 Hertz, which is behind American and Asian TVs.
Classic.
So we could not like have as high frame rates displayed smoothly on our shit. For the most part, that's fine, but when games are getting like 60 FPS and all, that really fucked with them. So a lot of PAL versions of games actually run slower than their like American and Asian counterparts, which made the Virtual Console contentious issue for ages because Nintendo of Europe kept giving us the PAL 50Hz shitty, near unplayable versions compared to everyone else getting the actual proper intended, working versions. And for some reason Nintendo just was like, no, we're gonna keep doing this. And it's like, why would you keep doing this? And they're like, fuck you.
I guess it hurts, doesn't it?
Because in the GameCube and PS2 era, like the standard began to change and we were getting 60Hz TVs anyway. So games began including the option to pick between 50 or 60, and some particularly sassy PlayStation 2 games would just auto-detect and select the right hertz anyway, based on your monitor.
So, are you guys stuck with 3K TVs at the moment?
No. The days of that are in the past, along with shit like region codes and region locking.
Why would you stop? Dead. God damn it.
Actually, I don't want to hit these shit.
Oh, that sucks.
I did. The Stay Hydrated bot.
Yeah!
What is that?
It's the Stay Hydrated bot. It reminds you to stay hydrated. I tried. Yeah, I completely forgot. There was a Splatoon 2 update yesterday, last night.
Was there?
You know, it all depends. And I think like all it does is like apparently fix a problem joining friends in the lobby of Salmon Run. So I'll take it.
I mean, we've never hit it, but alright.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to test if it meant the. Oh, that's it. That's the weird way of spelling.
Oh, the thing where like you can't, and no one else can join after if you've left it sitting for too long.
Yeah, essentially. I forgot to do that.
That's fine.
But I don't know. Maybe they fixed that in a previous patch and we just never noticed or something because I've been avoiding that intentionally.
Yeah.
You know the other Splatoon 2 news?
What's that?
There's an Inkling around in the lobby who is not wearing pants.
That bastard.
Essentially, it's not like naked, but the pants are just invisible. So like you can just see right through that area of the inkling. I kind of want to see if I can see it at the end of this. Since, you know, people just probably upvote it, and then all the upvoted shit gets in everyone's lobbies. So that should be interesting. I wonder if someone cracked the case on how that works. Or, in this case, it doesn't.
I wish Bamboozler was not in this goddamn weapon rotation. Like, or just in the weapon pool for these rotations at all. I hate this piece of shit weapon. Why would you ever make this fucking thing?
Imagine unlocking the Bamboozler instead of an actual good weapon once you reach a level.
I have lived that life, so yeah.
Another reason why it should be repealed.
You're gonna have to like, there we go. That does.
Did that work?
Yep. Well, it got me up at least. Whether I can get all these fancy eggs or not is based entirely on whether the Bamboozler agrees with working.
Dead at the top. Dylan's here, Brian, or whoever. Brian, you stupid. You know what he did? You know what he did?
What?
You know what he did? You know what he did? What? He picked up all of my Law's eggs before reviving me. Wow! God! Speaking of ideas I've had, mark the eggs! Do it! Do it so these people can stop existing. Please. That was... I kind of wish we lost because he did that. I really do. I would have taken that loss and I would have been happy. Wow. What a display of rudeness. We should throw the game just so Brian loses points. Fuck that guy. Stupid dick.
Just don't revive him.
Well, he revived me because someone jumped over and then jumped back.
Working on it.
Ooh! This thing is longer range.
The nozzle nose has long enough range, it's just the nozzle nose. Well, fuck me then.
Oh my god. You have to get away from him. Yo, I should have picked up 3 eggs and then revived him. Stupid shithead! Why did the eggs go over there?
I don't know. I saw that, yeah, it happened on my screen too. I do not know.
I'm in hysterics right now. Please call later. I'm one alive.
Well, that's a problem.
What's your hyper?
Stingray?
Well.
Like, Dylan, please, the nozzle nose cannot aim that far down. It's over. It's fine. Dylan's up.
It happened to go inside me, huh?
The nozzle nose is a cosmic weapon indeed. I'm not reviving him.
What a great round. What a great round. Oh, really happy about that. Really happy about this egg score over reviving teammates. Wow. I hope you like that 12, Brian. You got us 92 points. Didn't you get more?
It's kind of the thing of like our point mod is now like so high that even our losses are like half over what our wins used to be.
Are they? I don't know. I never noticed.
Yeah, they are. Like their ace is just stupidly high, and our wins are now kind of nuts.
All right, Gavin. I have a question.
Mm.
Actually, it's not a question.
Oh, okay.
It's a point of contention here.
All right.
I truly believe. Like, you think about it, turn-based RPGs make no sense. Why would people take turns?
I see what you're referencing. Okay.
Why would people take turns to attack each other?
fucking galaxy brain take that shit.
I was mad on that about that on Twitter. And I was fucking laughing.
Well, I mean, I retweeted someone who like called out it like a stupid take. I don't remember tweeting it with myself. Unless I did, and I just don't remember. But no, I do that. Like I've seen people actually argue that. It's kind of like, are you okay in the head? Like, are you fine? Do you need a helmet?
It doesn't make any sense. It's like how characters in like anime like JoJo like take 5 minutes to think something. Like the enemy would have hit him by now, obviously. I have the shitty hyper this time, which means we lose.
I having jet.
Someone please help.
Oh, alright. It's fine.
Nozzle nose. I have the nozzle nose and the bomb, so that's gonna help.
Biggs just clipped something. He's not putting it in. He put it in, okay.
I didn't even read the thing right. I added in a little note thing too.
What's that?
The fucking tweet.
About turn-based shit?
Yeah, so I was reading it, and then while I was reading it, I was looking at the screen and just jumped in the water. I had to get it right, you know?
Yeah. Like, we joke, but there are people who complain about that, and it's kind of like, do you complain about, like, framing devices in literally any media?
Wait, does Persona 5 do that?
What, turn-based? Yeah.
Oh. Can't do that.
Paper Mario does that.
Yeah, I know Paper Mario does that, but Paper Mario is framed like a story. That's why. That's why.
Not,
that's why the characters are made out of paper. Because I don't know if you know this, but in real life, like people aren't made out of paper, so it's like a story.
No, like yeah. So Paper Mario doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like how is he paper?
No. See, but it's like a story. It's like a retelling.
No, but like
Whereas,
he's made of paper. People aren't made of paper. Though.
Yeah, I know, but
doesn't
see,
make
like,
any sense.
But Persona 5 is like a realistic representation of what is actually happening. So it just I can't be immersed.
It's actually like a big thing. Persona 5 is faking it. So
isn't that a Jackbox game? No, well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You should probably actually. I know occasionally I make jokes like when's this or whatever. You should actually probably do Persona 5 soon because the anime is airing soon. I know at least one of our mutual friends who will probably just post spoiler screenshots just for shit.
What? The Euro Camp one?
Yeah, the Eurocamp one. Her. And she will probably just openly rant and talk about plot details, and it's kind of like, See, you should probably actually start that soon.
That game's a bit too long for me. I'd rather just play 40 minutes of Salmon Run 200 times.
This fucker plays like the entire Danganronpa trilogy and then says, oh, this game's too long for me.
How about we wheel a deal? How's that feel? It's a steal.
I mean, like, I am actually going to be starting with Danganronpa the moment I can get, like, a morning where I'm not being told to fetch the cat 3 fucking times.
Persona 5 for Danganronpa. I can't make that work. Danganronpa for Persona. Don't do it! Don't do it! He's bluffing, I hope!
I mean, you are, because you haven't finished yet.
Part of me's like, it's been a while. And another part of me's like, wow, I did play the game for like 6 hours genuinely on multiple occasions, so like,
yeah.
I probably just have to start it again and I'll be like, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it is just starting it.
And then there's gonna be the sword segment again and I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
I mean, if you genuinely feel like that, just don't play it again, move on to someone else.
But then I won't know the full story.
Oh well,
it's over.
The price you pay. Alternatively, I'll just fucking stream.
What the heck?
I don't know what happened from the start.
Okay. I don't know what blew out my voice. There were several things earlier. Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm tripping. Never mind. It was just,
I think we were briefly behind. We're fine.
See, easy. Easy. Look like a fucking idiot dashing. Fuck these weapons. You ever think they're gonna do a salmon run where everyone has the same weapon every time?
No. Unless it's something like one of the bullshit, fuck's his name weapons.
I don't think they'd do that. Unless it's like the last salmon run ever. This guy doesn't even have a name of the employer.
I've long since stopped noticing her Karen.
He's a bear.
He's a bear
The
statue.
grizzly variety.
Okay, but my question is, if he is like so fucking wealthy, why is all of his equipment and shit just like actually shit tier, patched together stuff?
Because he's spending that money on actual worthwhile things.
Like,
Mansions and pools, inside pools, and, you know, things we don't see. Think, it's like, why would you, it's like similar to like, why would you buy school supplies for teachers? That's spending money on not you, right?
yeah, basically, it's not.
So-
You're not. You know, it's like money you could be spending on
yourself,
like,
exactly. Like, why?
say a big conglomerate who lobby for gun manufacturers.
I don't even know what politics you're talking about now.
Yours,
What?
your countries, and how you just spend everything on fucking guns.
That's not true.
Is it?
No, it's not.
How isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I didn't come up with anything yet.
I don't know when I'll do it, but there is a game I want to stream. Oh god. I'm not I'm gonna be recording that, but I'm not streaming it.
Xenoblade 2.
I'm not streaming that either.
Yeah, because you're not
I'm
playing
not
it.
I'm not recording that one either. Yeah, I know, how funny joke. But like, I am not going to be recording or streaming that one, because fuck off.
You record it. And then release it when it's done. Like me and Danganronpa.
I kinda don't want to, because it would be like, like 10 million parts, and a lot of it will just be me like going like, let's fucking do some solid, yeah.
Well, that's why you record it, you know? People can skip recordings. They don't, the parts of recordings they don't want to watch, you know?
Do you want me just to record it so you can watch it and find out what the deal is to justify that statue?
No, because I plan to play it myself, but, you know, later. It's like, you know, it's like with Odyssey. I love when people play Odyssey for the first time. It gives me life, you know? I complain about Odyssey all the time, but it's actually a really great game.
That's how you know it's great, because you like a true fan will just point out the flaws of everything they love.
Wrong.
I'm half joking when I
Super
said that.
Mario Sunshine
but-
doesn't have any flaws, so...
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
you know what that reminds me of? I had a thought
What?
recently. Like, you know, everyone's like, oh, the flood,
Yeah,
you know, usually you get
Yeah.
like, oh, he slows Mario down, which he doesn't, or like,
he doesn't.
you know, Mario's jumps, like, feel less valuable, which they don't exist.
Of course they don't. They feel a lot better
Right.
than 64.
Like, Mario doesn't have the long jump, which is tragic, but like, he has the slide that is a lot more versatile and faster, and more fun to use. But, you know, disregarding all those things, like, I had the thought, what if people, like, actually thought that Sunshine was just, like, there was no platforming, or like, you know, middle platforming. The only platforming in the game was just to get to
the puddle rooms.
yeah, like little spaces where you just clean the floor or the walls or whatever. It's like, do you think people actually thought that?
Yeah, I genuinely believe, like, back in the day, someone probably did think that.
And then this the commercial. Because clean is better than dirty, and dirty's meaner than clean.
Nintendo's commercials cause me.
I wish they were still that interesting.
I don't know if interesting is the word.
It is. Nowadays, it's just man walking through house playing game on Switch, oblivious to, you know, things in the game almost killing him. It's like, okay.
Is that what your commercials are?
That's what the commercials are. At least the ones I saw. Like Fire Emblem was like that. Zelda was like that.
Ours here are just console's logo with its, you know, signature sound, and then launch into montage of gameplay as a bold voiced man who was like, "This is a world of Fire Emblem."
Yeah. Super Mario Odyssey now out for the Nintendo Switch. Chick.
Yeah, basically, it's exactly that. There's like no fucking about, no like little live action gags. Like it's just that, just straight. Here's the shit, and it's kind of like, on one level I appreciate this, on another it's kind of like, that's a bit Spartan, you know?
Spartan?
Yeah, limited. Like,
what?
It doesn't have much flair.
Is that what that means? I thought Spartan meant barbaric.
No, like it means like very, how would you say it? Like very limited, like not using much, not using more than it absolutely has to.
I think like,
that's what the Spartans were training. That's what their training methods were. It was just you only have exactly what you need to, nothing more, nothing less.
Well, I couldn't be a Spartan then, so
very strict, very regimented.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Why did not move back? Hello. It's like it either has to be funny or good live action, or an explanation. Like if it's in between, then or a montage, I should say. If it's in between, then like, you know, we aren't getting anywhere here.
This is a mess. It's just so much shit.
I bomb rushed, so I couldn't really do anything.
I tried using my splashdown, it's only got one off, and then it died in the second one because I guess I'm steelhead ball.
Wow. I watched that Sunshine tool assisted speedrun like 3 times. It's only an hour, you know?
Man.
It's really good though. Like, I was gonna tweet this, but then I figured people would think I'm an idiot. It's like Mario Sunshine is to Melee as Mario Odyssey is to Brawl.
Okay.
Like, perfect tweet. Almost hit send. Now hold on. You know, Melee people would get angry. Smash people in general would get angry.
Yep.
Odyssey people maybe would get angry. So just Mario Sunshine has a lot more fast-paced movement options than Odyssey. Oh, but Chris, Koopa free running in 2 hours to prove you wrong. Look, it's a bit different.
I think I would agree with that, just because like flood sliding and shit is just that fucking fast.
And all the spam springs in the air and shit. It's
and like, yeah, how you can just instantly slap the button and just like hyperspeed blast water in the thing's faces. And also shit like when you like flip up while you're like sliding on the hill, you just like super speed run up the slope surface.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Like, it is just that much faster.
You know, you can spin jump in the middle of any other jump, and it like, for some speedrun things, it like makes it so that you fall just slow enough to make a tricky jump and shit. And just the spin jump in general. God, I love the Sunshine spin jump. Now you can zoom in, like you do the first person, and that means that you can change the trajectory of any jump in the game. Like you could wall kick off of something and then go into first person and turn back towards the wall. It's like, damn. what does Odyssey have? It does have some pretty insane like jumps and shit, but like nothing like as fast as that, I guess.
No, there's nothing as fast. Like, hell, Mario's movement speed in general isn't as fast.
But I mean, that's like it's a different game per se, I guess. But
yeah, but I do kind of wish, like, even if they didn't bring Flutter and that shit back, I do kind of wish another Mario game had just the general movement, like, sense of Sunshine. Because fucking hell, like, jumping and running around that game was just satisfying. Just unto itself.
Alright, that's our.
Much as I like the Galaxy games, they don't feel as good.
Galaxy
as
games
Sunshine
are
does.
different because
they're different, but like they don't feel as good.
I disagree because they're different, and because of that,
Fair.
they feel good. Because it's like, you know, like they're strict level designs, but there's still movement. Like if you ever watch a speed run or something, or even just figure it out yourself, like you can skip parts of the level and shit. And that's really
See,
cool.
this is the thing. Like I feel like that's reaching into like, I guess like extracurricular shit. Like that is beyond the scope of the basic game. And like in terms of standard play, I would say Sunshine just feels better. Like without having to like invest in trickery and mania.
Hey, when's Sonic Mania?
Whenever I have it.
Oh, you don't even have it.
No.
Oh, you're here. Okay. Well, that's.
Agent 4 is trying, God bless him. Yeah, but he has the rapid blaster, so it's kind of like.
No, they were behind me.
Yeah, he got me up just as he left.
Flying fucker! Ah!
Just fucking, it's one of those malls that just produces ink underneath your feet, and it's like, well, fuck me then.
Oh shit.
Bit of a shit show.
So we lose.
Yeah, we was.
I kind of wish, you know, the moment you touch a kill point, aka water, it showed the person is dead instead of waiting until the animation ends, because there's no way to save someone.
Yeah.
Like this isn't Pikmin, where you know you can whistle a drowning Pikmin and they can go to shore. Like no one can do
Or
that.
you can throw a blue Pikmin under them and they'll throw them back.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a cool mechanic in Splatoon 2 somehow? Like if you kept inking your friend, they could move out of the water. But that's kind of like my support idea, which is never gonna happen.
Yes, that's something I can talk about. My keyboard has basically died, so I'm not using this tiny wireless sort of shitty one.
What remind you of that?
I'm looking at it and shot my foot. Hello, no.
No, you're light! Except not really.
Because, like, on the one hand, like, the wireless bit is convenient and all, but the keyboard is very small, and I regularly mistype and have to go back and correct what I'm typing.
Yeah, I can't change keyboards like at all, so...
Well, I mean, I would prefer to get, like, an actual full-size one again. But...
It's like... $15 at most, right?
I mean, I would, like... I guess, like, I could probably find, like, a cheapo Microsoft one for that. But that won't last very long either, and I might as well just keep using that one because it's about the same quality. I had a cheapo Microsoft one around, but then my sister, like, when she had a computer and was actively using it, she fucked up her keyboard, and then I had to give her that one, and then she fucked that one up, and it's kind of
How? I don't know.
She keeps spilling shit on it and just gets so sticky and just stops working.
Well, that's what you get for not drinking water.
Like, she spilled water, milk,
Okay, but
Coke,
water... What?
drink.
Okay,
What?
that's the weirdest one we saw yet.
What?
We killed a steelhead by, like, the center area. The eggs flew all the way over to that one square in grates that, like, you can ink.
Huh.
All the way across, like, the spawn, or not the spawn area, the basket. It's like, okay. That's the weirdest one by far. I think they might have broken Salmon with this update or something. Classic. You know what they
It won't be
say.
fixed until the paid service goes live.
You know what they say about programming, right?
What?
You just program something and then you fix one bug and then 5 others pop up and it just keeps happening and happening and you can't.
It's more like you fix one, you program something and you fix one bug, and then it just breaks all of it, and you have to revert and just live with the bug.
Cut that. You think that's what happens in video games?
Yeah. I'll just stay back here and bait the fire then, alright.
So you think like in Smash 4, like Bayonetta has to be overpowered?
I mean, yeah, because she's Bayonetta.
You know. Oh, you know what? I missed the easy target here.
What's that?
Is that why wave dashing is still in Smash?
Yeah.
It would be perfect because, you know, like, melee people are like, it's in the manual or something. It was an intended feature. It's like, oh, what if it started as a bug that they couldn't fix, so they just presented it as a feature?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That would be hilarious.
Like, Gandhi in the Civilization games where Bug made him, like, the most warlike motherfucker to ever exist and just ran with it for future games.
They just made it a
So you just
meme
always-
or a joke.
Yeah, they did. They were just like, this isn't right, but fuck, it's funny, so we're just gonna keep it like that.
I think that's a bit different, though. Like, like a glitch that's funny compared to a glitch that, like, actually is problematic.
Yeah.
Not that wave dashing is problematic per se, but
I mean, I would argue it is just for the sort of community it fosters.
wow, you can't say that.
I can't say that.
Everyone does. Sorry.
Everyone
Already
does,
melee
and
people.
like for good reason, because you know, fuck them.
Just know that I respect melee, even if I don't ever want to play it.
I mean, like, I like the game. It's quite fun.
No, it's
I don't respect the community around it.
It's only fun if you're good at it. And when I say good at it, I mean like you can do that wave dashing and shit.
I mean, it's only fun if you're playing with people you know and are on the same level on more or less.
I'm gonna be doing Koopa free running for a little bit less than an hour. I'm doing that. I'm on that John again. Because I think even in a salmon run recently, I made the comment that I learned roll canceling since I last did.
You did, yeah. And it's kind of like, oh, he's reverting.
It's like I don't. I was talking about being mad at Odyssey later. It's probably gonna be because I think it's gonna be like an easy like time improvement, and I'm not gonna be able to do it for like 30 minutes. I just know it.
I literally just got back up. Both these mobs feel to kill me somehow.
I'm just gonna start using this hyper on like single flying fuckers because I'm never gonna use it otherwise. This is bad. Oh, if only.
Oh, so let's run on itself. That's a problem.
Can you get down from there? Like, I think if you squid form, even the mobs will come up.
Yep, they will.
So why don't you do it?
Because I was not the person with the inkjet.
God damn it! I thought that was you.
You just start accusing me of things I have not done.
Yeah, I had a 1 out of 3 chance of being right. So.
You could read.
No,
Clear all doubt.
I think I saw your name on the screen.
That was nearby,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly. There
but
we
I
go.
wasn't using the inkjet.
I think I'm justified here.
I don't think you were.
I know I can't justify in every other argument I make ever. That's how it
Even when you aren't.
be. That's how it be. You know, we're kind of holding it here. I don't know how many losses we had, but it was an amount. Alright, let's see if we can find No Pants Girl.
No,
I don't want to max
no,
salmon
we're
run.
never.
I mean, now that,
We're never doing that.
now that we learned that it actually increases the difficulty, like, actually not interested.
I mean, I knew that all along. And it's like, oh, we could probably do it, but now we're actually on 300, and it's like kicking our shit, and it's kind of like, all right, nah, it's fine. The Zinc Mini Splatwing.
Yeah, I wish I could use it. Instead, it's going to some lowlife who won't appreciate it.
I don't intend to use it.
I know.
I didn't.
Exactly. I don't have Pants Girl, by the way.
The patch didn't remove the gun, so we know that much.
What? Are you? What?
The gun.
God. The nozzle nose? We just played with it.
No, the gun.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, the wire thing. Well, no one answered the tweet, so... Yeah, because, I mean, if it wasn't floating, I wouldn't be as interested. Essentially. Yeah, there was a patch. I think the only thing it changed, or at least the only thing... Well, actually, that's not true. It was on the Japanese side, and it looked like it had some stuff listed, but the only English change I ever saw was that they fixed a thing where it was difficult to join friends in a salmon run lobby. I don't have cars. No, see, I thought I was going to say I don't have pants. Gosh dang it. Either way.
Oh, yes.
Salmon run. That was it.
Yeah.
Let's switch games.